Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolyn, and you are joining me for our Simple Abundance Year, our 2020 experience through Sarah Ban Breathnach's book, Simple Abundance. This is her new 2019 edition, and as I do on occasion, today I have her older version, the Daybook of Comfort and Joy, written in the 90s, because it's now June. And we are going to go over the Joyful Simplicities for June, like I like to do at the start of each month, setting the stage for what might be to come during the month for various entries. And I think we're going to have a kitty here helping us out. She's funny. She likes to tune into these Joyful Simplicities of the month. Yep, here she comes. I know she's coming. This is going to be my kitty Annabelle, or maybe you might just hear her today. I don't know, I thought she was going to jump up. In any case, I hope that your year so far is going well and that you're really getting a lot out of the book and the video blog that I've got going here. I'm having so much fun with you guys. In fact, I'm thinking, I can't believe it's already almost going to be half over. I don't want that because I'm definitely enjoying the experience and all the comments and interacting with you guys. So thanks for being a part of the community. And if you're just tuning in today for the first time, no problem. You could take the rest of the year from here and check back on some of the past videos. There's hours and hours and hours of inspiration now at this point, and we're having a great year, so join us. So at the end of each month, we know that Sarah puts in what she calls Joyful Simplicities. So these are from the new book, The Joyful Simplicities of June. I'm just going to read what she says before some of the ones that she's listing here. She says, when midsummer arrives, it's time to look ahead and dream. Perhaps, if one is lucky, the days ahead will unfold as a never-to-be-forgotten summer. One of those summers which come seldom into any life, but leave a rich heritage of beautiful memories in their going. One of those summers which, in a fortunate combination of delightful weather, delightful friends, and delightful doings, come to near perfection. Come to as near perfection as anything can come in the world. That's a nice prelude to the summer, right? Don't forget, watch that video on my summer bucket list too. Don't forget to be making a list in some way, whether you do it in a bucket like I do, or just in a journal, or on your phone or something. Just a list of some things that would really make this summer more exciting and memorable. Here are some more ways directly from her Joyful Simplicities. The first one is enjoy a frosty pitcher of lemonade and conversation when you come home from work. Well, the pre-made generic brand is fine for most days. Why not treat yourself to an old-fashioned nectar made from fresh lemons and simply sugar syrup? You guys like that? I showed you my lemon drink with my mint recently. The next one is remember that ice cream is good for the soul. Go to the market and bring home a new and different assortment. Freeze a homemade batch. Treat yourself to come to a cone for lunch. Visit your local specialty store. What do you guys think about ice cream? For me, it's nothing that I grew up having in the fridge, but we always went out for ice cream in the summer. It was very much a summer pastime. Now I have to sort of stick to some that I know that I can have, but so my options are a little bit limited, but I always think summer when I think ice cream. So it's not like a year-long thing for me. I'll know some people have to have ice cream in their fridge all year, or their freezer, I mean. One June weekend, buy a whole watermelon and keep it in the refrigerator for at least a day so it gets ice cold. Cut it in large pieces and sit on the porch, back deck, or front stoop eating watermelon with family and friends, spitting out the seeds. Have a contest to see who can shoot the furthest, but don't hit any passers-by. Yeah, Yeah, watermelon. That is definitely a summer taste that I like. The next one is take a trip down memory lane by catching lightning bugs or fireflies on the lawn at twilight. Prepare an old-fashioned hotel for them in a clean mayonnaise jar with holes punched in the lid and layered with grass. Be sure to let them fly home after a brief visit. That would be fun. I haven't done that. I don't know if I was ever really successful with that as a kid, but that could be something fun to do. Another one. Celebrate the summer solstice on June 21st by camping out in the backyard. Pitch a tent, bring out the sleeping bags, build a campfire in the grill, serve hot dogs and the original s'mores for dessert. To make s'mores, in case you don't know, take 2 graham crackers and sandwich a thin chocolate bar with a toasted marshmallow. Eat one, eat some more. Tell ghost stories, then sleep in the moonlight. That sounds fun. Some sort of a camp out, right? I'm going to just say this one additional one here because there's more of a nod to it in the other book. So 2 years ago, when my girlfriends and I went through this book, because Sarah in the other book tells us to have some sort of a midsummer sort of party. Like, remember, that's one of Shakespeare's interesting adventures or plays anyway. And so this was not the first time I've done this, but I hosted a fairy tea party. And I wanted to find out from you guys this year if I host a virtual live on YouTube fairy tea party. Will you guys tune in? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to do it if there's only going to be like one other person. But I was thinking, you know, we still have some restrictions around social distancing and not being able to really have an actual party with some of you guys that are not even local to me. Let me know. I think we could have some fun. I would definitely get a little creative with the background, and I have fairy wings, and you could, I won't be able to see you, so if you don't want to dress up or anything, you don't have to, but you would, on a live YouTube video, you can actually chat live. So I think that could be fun. So let me know if that's something that you would tune into. I've never done a live YouTube experience before, but since I just am hitting the record button and going live in a sense without editing and everything, I don't know that it would be that much different, except that you guys would be there and it would be something just really fun. Something fun to put on your calendar. I would probably do it on a Sunday afternoon because that might not conflict with work if people are at their jobs during the week. So let me know, and then I'll pick a Sunday. Or maybe I'll do it in the evening so I can have some twinkle lights and stuff. All right, the next one is create a cocktail garden by growing herbs specifically for creating fresh artisanal cocktails in your home. Put fresh harvested mint in your mojito or use thyme in a tequila fizz. The cocktail garden brings renewed and complex flavors to the drink. I'm not a drinker, so I will probably think of ways that I can use the herbs in my garden for things like that mint drink that I showed you with the lemons. But let me know if you guys have any ideas for your herbs and your libations. Treat your authentic self to the most stylish straw hat you can find. That's fun. You guys remember my purple hat. That's my summer hat. Paint your toenails red. Yes! My girlfriends and I did that, and then we took a picture of our toes all together with our red toenails for the summer. We took it, I think, on the day of the fairy tea party, actually. That's something fun to do. I usually use purple toenail polish, but I could do red for sure. You might not be able to create a real secret garden, but a secret spot in which you can sit by yourself by creating a live teepee in the backyard with a wooden stake and string, then planting a scarlet runner, morning glories, or sweet peas. And then planting a scarlet runner with morning glories or sweet peas. When the vines appear, guide them up the strings. Oh, I see what she's saying. So you're making kind of like an arbor, and then you're growing things that will creep and have arms to them, and that's really a neat idea. It's almost like you're making a little doorway. Read that one, because she goes into more description, and I'm stumbling over the words. So, all right. 2 more in the book here. Even if you're convinced that you don't have the space for a garden, container gardens will inspire you to get out your spade and a pot. There are many different types, beginning with window boxes. And container gardens are blooming vertically from any apartment dweller as well. There are lots of books on container gardens, she says. Then she closes with, if gardening really isn't your thing, there are many of us who struggle to keep plants alive, but you still want to surround yourself with plants. Don't despair. Succulents like jade, aloe, and snake plants are low maintenance, modern looking, and will brighten any space. I got a jade plant for my office recently. When we were talking about feng shui, I was looking more at the plants because I need to replace in my office where I have one of my prosperity corners on the desk. There's a plant that didn't make it, so I need to. That's not where I put the jade plant. I actually put it on my other spot because I have 2 desks, so I put it on the left-hand corner of one of the desks. And so that one's growing, and then I still need to replace another one. But I was looking up what I could replace the first one with, and then I found the jade plant, which is a little bit bigger. Anyway, long story for saying I got some jade for my office. Now I'm into the older book. I'm just going to see if there's anything that she left out. Be on the lookout for a strawberry festival or hold one of your own. The Victorians called these homegrown events strawberry regales. Regalas? Yeah. And the menu included every strawberry confection imaginable. Turn this into a potluck dessert party and invite friends to bring their favorite strawberry sensations. Indulge. We had that on our list, and I think at least one of my friends brought something made from strawberries to the fairy party, because we were going through again these joyful simplicities then. So I like that, though. You could even have like a strawberry week at your house where every day you honor the strawberries, and if you can pick them locally, there's actually one up the street from my house that I could go and pick. That could be something fun to do. Let's see. Hang a hammock and lie in it. That's an easy one. Here we go. Now we have a kitty. You coming up? Here's the one that I was talking about that inspired the fairy tea party. Hold the great party on Midsummer's Night Eve, June 23rd, like Tasha Tudor's Still Waters sect. If you are a fan of Tasha Tudor, and who isn't, have you seen a copy of Tasha Tudor's gift catalog from the Jenny Wren Press? This is the older book, so this may not even be around anymore. She's actually got an address and everything for it. That was removed from the book for the new edition, so I have a feeling it may not be still around, so I won't go further with that. While dreaming of creating a fancy pantry, she's got okay, you can't be right here. If you're gonna go up over here. She's gonna mess up the camera. Go up over here. Okay. It's too exciting today with between birds and chipmunks and everything outside. Sorry for the distraction. That's my kitty Annabelle. Where was I? Okay, this is another phone number and this is even before websites really. She just has a phone number for a catalog. So again, something that may not be in existence anymore. Oh, I definitely want to mention this one. This is synchronicity because two of you guys mentioned recently rosemary for your garden. And this is one that says, plant rosemary for remembrance. And while you're at it, a little lavender, sage, and thyme. And then she's got some books about herb gardens. I did notice, because I was kind of doing a quick scan of June, we definitely have some garden things in June, but there was more in the old book. So as we talk about the garden, I may bring in more from the old book. And she has a whole entry actually about, I saw it when I was getting here. It's very close to the end, I know. Rosemary for remembrance, sowing herbal hopes and wishes. So I will definitely pull out some things from the old book when we talk about gardens more. And then the last one is again something sort of outdated, probably because there's a phone number for getting a catalog about things for gardening. So in some cases, I can see why she's removed some things and updated others for the Joyful Simplicities. That wasn't a huge difference. I think there were maybe 2 in the old book that she didn't have in the new book. So we are going to be having more discussions about the home. It looks like maybe another week or 2 of some things related to the home. We'll be getting into the garden. I also noticed that we're going to be talking about, unless I went ahead to July by accident, either in June or July, because I may be mistaken, I was looking through both of them. We'll be talking about foods for the various seasons. Yeah. So June's going to be somewhat similar to May in that there will be more discussions about the home, and then we'll be going outside for some talks about the garden. So stick around. There's so much more on our Simple Abundance here as we learn more about Sarah's principles and living with them. Remember, it's joy, harmony, beauty, order, simplicity, and gratitude. Thanks again for being here. I love your comments, so please leave one. Let me know for sure about the fairy tea party, because I think that could be fun. But again, I'm only going to do it if there'll be at least 5 people, I would say. And then I think other people might jump on. And it could be new people that haven't been on the channel before. So it could be fun, and we can chat during it. And it will be an experiment, and we'll see what happens. All right, take care and enjoy this beautiful day. Bye-bye.